Does that scare you? If like, like maybe getting hit in the head too hard and things like that? I mean, this is kind of the game you're in.
Yeah, yeah, of course. I don't think about it, and I try to
Not think
yeah,
about it. No,
I
that's
try not to get hit.
Yeah,
Like
of
honestly,
course.
every fight I have, I try not to get hit. And sometimes, I mean, you're in a fight; it's inevitable. You are gonna get hit. Yeah, I don't think. I was telling my friend this the other day. Like when I do sparring rounds with boxers, bro, I have mad headaches. Like and I only spar like boxers once every 7 months or something, 6 months or whatever. Like I barely ever spar boxers, bro. But I'm
Because they're
just like,
going 100%.
what's that? Sorry.
Are they going like 100%?
Not exactly, but I'm just like, if I'm sparring these guys and I'm already feeling like this, how are they doing that every single day? And like these pro dudes who are like eating, I mean, how many punches are they eating in a fight? Whereas in kickboxing, you're eating a leg kick, you're eating a body kick on your arm or whatever. Some dudes do get knocked out with head kicks or elbows or whatever. But like compared to boxing, those dudes are like eating punches like nonstop.
Yeah, and then we'll talk about on here a couple of times in the podcast is when you get like hit, you get knocked down, and then you get 10 count, and then you come back up, and then more repeated head trauma. That's what I find real scary.
But even the sparring, like.
But then the gym, yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, that's scary. It's the guys who also go crazy in sparring. I don't understand that. I really don't get it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, why are you having a war in the gym? I don't quite get that. It's like you want to get into training, maybe get the feeling of what it's going to be like in the fight, but I don't know.
I think you got to experience it a few times, but I think a few times after, like, it's not really necessary.
No,
it's just brain damage.
Yeah, now it's just you're hurting yourself, right? Yeah. Now it's just
you and your teammate.
Yeah, unnecessary pain, I suppose. Yeah. Yeah, I remember when I was like real young, I did like a bit of boxing with one of my mates. Oh man, yeah, we definitely laid it on. But then it was at one point I was like, it was kind of dumb. I think this is pretty stupid. Like, but yeah, some guys still train like that. That's crazy. That's weird. Because one thing with sparring, I'm sure you do. It's like technical sparring. You want to like work on. Do you do much technical sparring stuff?
It's a bit of everything.
Bit of everything.
Yeah. I think you do need to spar a bit firm.
But harder.
A bit harder because in a fight, it's not going to be all technical, So much unpredictable stuff that happens. Yeah.
What's something would you say that would be unpredictable?
Oh, I mean, sorry, like just intensity.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The intensity of a fight. It's not the same as like, technical sparring. I don't know if I'm super huge fan of just doing technical sparring.
Sure. Yeah. I think as a fighter, that's true. I think you can't just rely on that. What do you think of the guys who don't spar? Have you heard about that?
Like Max Holloway.
Yeah, like those guys, they don't spar.
I think after a certain amount of fights and a certain amount of experience, you kind of know what you're doing. But yeah, I don't know. I have no judgment to say. Like I think they know what they're doing.
Yeah. It's interesting though.
I mean, like, bro, Max slept Justin Gaethje.
I know.
I mean, whatever he's doing is working.
Yeah. Oh no, exactly. I'm not doubting it, but it's just interesting.
It is, yeah. It is.
Thought process, because you'd think sparring is the most crucial, most necessary part of any fighter training. That would be like, if there's anything that you have to do, it would be sparring.
I think because MMA has like that grappling and wrestling aspect, you can sort of get away with not doing any striking sparring. But I think for kickboxing, Muay Thai, you absolutely need to do it. Yeah.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
But you fight so many different styles and so many people who have so many different tempos, rhythms, like, yeah, you need that sparring, I think. Yeah, you need those rounds.
You're sparring every week?
Yeah, every week.
Twice a week? Once a week?
Yeah, twice a week.
Twice a week. Yeah, you'd have to. Especially the intensity of like, Kung Khmer, Muay Thai. Yeah, just be sparring all the time. Yeah, it's hard work, man, for sure.